Hello, welcome to the Medici season 2 review. Just like season 1, I won't be going into the history of this, but just mainly talking about the characters. So we follow Lorenzo de Medici. He's very different to his father, the son of Cosimo de Medici. Cosimo de Medici is Lorenzo de Medici's grandfather, and he's exactly how he wanted his son to be. He's politically savvy even from a kid, and he knows he's going to be able to take on the Medici banking family helm without any stress. So in this season, Lorenzo's dad dies, and the fact that Lorenzo's kind of waiting around for his dad to die, not in like a cruel way, but kind of like I can finally take on what my grandfather knew that I'd be able to take on better than you, kind of comes into play. And also Lorenzo's attractiveness, him being more attractive than his father, also definitely comes into play, and it's very obvious when you're watching the show. The mother then takes over as the matriarch of the family as well. And they have a younger sister as well. So there are 3 siblings, Lorenzo and then his brother and his sister. And the sister wants to marry into this noble banking family who were basically enemies of Medici. Not because Medici wanted it to be so, but more so there's an uncle of the nobles who just hates the Medici and wants nothing to do with them. And Lorenzo's trying to make amends throughout the entire season, but it doesn't work out. And just like in season 1, Lorenzo's younger brother ends up being killed by that noble family during mass, which is horrendous. Like, it's horrible watching it. I could compare it to the red wedding, but it's more shocking than anything else, if anything. And Lorenzo also falls in love with Clarice Orsini, and not because they naturally fall in love and it's like, oh, like he didn't even have a mistress. No, he had a mistress, and it's an arranged marriage, but because Clarice is so kind of like into her religiousness, her Catholicism, she tells him that if he's going to have a mistress throughout their marriage, then she can't have a proper marriage with him, and it won't be a true relationship. So he decides to quit his mistress and, give himself to Clarice in totality. And it does actually end up working out quite well for them, and they fall in love. And honestly, it makes me love the season even more. Already, the colouring of the season is so different from season 1. It's supposed to be a lot more bright and sunshine and hopeful compared to season 1 because it's the next generation. It's definitely an intentional choice by the producers, by the people who do the set design and edit all of it to make it a lot more sunshine, but it still ends up having a tragic ending because at the end of the day the Medici are a very powerful banking family, and it just comes back in full circle. Like, no matter what Lorenzo does, no matter what he tries to smartly organize, ultimately what will be, and there's only so much he can control, because there's some people that just don't think that the Medicis deserve what they have, even though they've worked very hard to be a banking family. Let me know if you have anything to add in the comments below. If you like my channel, I want to return and maybe watch more what I do. Please subscribe. Thank you so much.